Hello everyone, welcome back to Learn with Ripon. Have you ever opened your WordPress website and suddenly saw nothing except a completely white screen? No error message, no dashboard, just a blank white page. Or maybe you will see that some error happened message, like one error message. So this is known as the WordPress white screen update. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to fix it step by step. First of all, we'll know that what is white screen of death. The white screen of death happens when WordPress encounters a fatal PHP error and cannot display the website properly. Usually this issue happens because of plugin conflicts, theme problems, PHP memory exhaustion, corrupted WordPress files, and PHP version compatibility. Solution 1. Enable debug mode. The first thing that we should do to identify the exact error. So for identify the exact error, we need to open our website files and locate the wp-config.php file. And in wp-config.php file, we need to define the wp debug mode true and wp debug log true and the wp debug display to true also. So we'll find that in our website file. And if I go to my website files here in the local, and you can find it in the server too, you can find the wp config file beside the wp content folder. So in here you will find it too. And by default you might see that wp debug is true or false. You need to set it to true, wp debug to true. And after that you can copy and paste it and set the define wp debug log set to true. So if I set it the log, then it will be true. And another line we need to add, that is wp debug display. So I will click here and change the display to true also. Now if I go to the website and give a refresh, then you will see the exact problem. So there is a problem here in the plugins called TechBScore. So I will go to the plugins folder, then I can rename I can rename it or I can delete it. If you don't need the plugin, then we can delete it. You can delete it or you can rename it to another one. So I'll just rename it to underscore old. Okay, take this score old. And if I refresh, then you see the problem is gone. So the problem was in the take this score plugin. So I have just uh, now for we need to check the problems in the code, or you can delete it or you can contact with the plugins owner. And also if you are not able to see the issue in here, we can check it in the log file too. So for checking the log file, we can go to the public wp content, and beside the themes folder we will find another file that is called debug.log. So we can open it, and then you can see the PHP parts error and the syntax error. Define that the problem is in techbiscode.php on the line number 18. So we need to fix on that, or the plugins owner need to fix on that. So this way you can enable the debug mode, you can check it. After doing that part, if this error or the white screen still came, then what is the thing that you need to do? You need to disable all the plugins. So in the plugins folder, if I go to the plugins folder here, then this plugins folder I will rename it with plugins hold I will rename it. And you can check that if the problem got fixed, the white issue got fixed, there is something is coming in into your website, then you will be sure that okay, there is another one plugin that is conflicting for this issue. Now what you need to do is you need to rename it back to plugins folder. You see that okay, the problems is in the plugin. Now you came here and rename the plugins folder again. Now what you need to do is you go here into your dashboard and go to the plugins, and check all the plugins here. Check all the plugins and deactivate all of them and click on apply button. After deactivating all the plugins, you need to click on one by one. You need to activate and check your website. So I will click on activate button, and then I will check, okay, if the error got fixed or is still there. So after doing this, you will see the exact plugin. Okay, this is the plugin that is causing the issue. So by this, you can find your solutions. After checking all the plugins, you need to check your themes also. So for checking your themes right now, suppose I am using extra theme. Right now, I will rename it again. So if I rename it extra old, then it will activate the default theme here. So I will go to in the themes file, and I will rename it to extra underscore old. And then if I go to the website again and if I give a refresh, if I go to the website again and give a refresh, then 2025 theme will be activated by default. And after that, you need to check that, okay, if the error got fixed or not. If it got fixed, then the problem is in your theme. Now again, you have done all of these things that I have told, but your error doesn't get fixed. What you need to do is you need to increase your PHP memory limit. Another common reason is insufficient PHP memory. You can contact with your host for increasing the memory limit, or you can do is you need to go on WP debug, WP config file, and then like this define file, you need to set WP memory limit. So I will go ahead, WP underscore memory underscore limit that is 256 M. So uh, by increasing memory limit, you should fix the problem of the white screen of depth. Solution number 5, check PHP version. You have done all of these things, but you see that in your website, the PHP version is very downfall, or the WordPress website is using PHP 7.4 or 7.3, but you need to switch to the upper version like PHP 8.1 or PHP 8.2. You can contact with your host, or you can go to your server and change the PHP version there. Solution number 6, that is re-upload WordPress core files. If your WordPress website file are corrupted, re-uploading core files can fix the issue. Download a fresh copy of WordPress, upload only WP admin and WP include. So if I go here, like if I download wordpress.org/latest dot zip, then the latest version of the WordPress will started downloading. After completing the download, I will extract it. After extracting the new WordPress, you will see this file. Inside the WordPress folder, you will see WP includes and WP admin. What you need to do is you need to copy these two files. You will copy it, and you need to go where your website is located. So if I go to here in WP in the public folder, then I will delete these two folders, WP includes and WP admin. I will delete it first, and then I will paste the latest one. This will refresh WordPress core files without affecting any kind of content. So after replacing WP includes and WP admin file, you go to your website again and check if the problem got fixed or not. Solution number 7, fix the htaccess file. Another possible cause could be the corrupted htaccess file. So what we need to do is we will rename our htaccess file. So beside the WP config file, we'll see something like this file. So we will rename it to underscore old, because we need to keep it. If the website got broken in the live server, then it could be an issue. So we can return to the old one. So, and we'll press enter. It will take some special uh, permission because this is a mm, important file for the WordPress website. So I will change it, and I will log into my WordPress dashboard again, and I will go here in tools, so in settings, then in permalinks. Then if I click on save changes, then a htaccess file will be created by automatically. If it's not created, then what we need to do? We need to create another htaccess file. So I will create a new text document and rename it with .htaccess, and inside it I will paste some code. And if I search it on Google, give me default htaccess file for WordPress. So this is the code. I will just copy full of it, copy it, and I will open it here with the code editor. You can open it in the server also and paste it here. And I will save it. And after that, you need to go to your website and click on refresh if the issue got fixed or not. Now we are at the last one. That is the white screen of death can be issued by the cache plugin. If you are having any kind of cache plugin, just you need to purge all of your cache. So in my case, I have installed and activated the light speed cache, so I'll purge all. So we have purged all the cache here. Now you need to go again to the website and check if the error got fixed or not. I hope by doing all of these steps that I have shown to you guys will solve your problem. Now, in my experience, most white screen update issues are usually caused by plugins conflict or PHP memory limit. If you are facing the PHP memory limit issue, then please contact with your host. They will solve it easily. So, always start with debug mode and plugin troubleshooting first. And in this video, if I am able to help you, please like the video and subscribe to Learn with Ripon for more WordPress tutorial. Thank you. See you in our next video. Bye.